I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Happy Monday Moves. Happy Monday. I just want to start with saying my purpose here from Monday Moves is to show up in our community so that you guys know that I am here supporting you and cheering you on your unique dance through life. It's very important to me that you understand what that means. It's not just about dance steps. It's not just about shuffles and flaps and ball changes and learning the next skill. That is a part of it, yes, because through that, we move our body. Through that, we build confidence. Through that, we actually find joy. It's just amazing. But dancing through life is even deeper. It's taking what we learn in the dance studio or in our dance home space, wherever we are dancing, and applying that to every area of who we are. And so what I wanted to share is that life is asking you to dance. Life is asking you to dance. What that means, again, dance through life. Decide, take aligned action, notice, create, and energy. Life is asking you to do that. And so when I say dance, that's the framework. But oftentimes we lose our rhythm, meaning we have routine that just isn't serving us. It's got some lulls in the activity. It's got maybe some patterns of people that aren't lighting us up and challenging us in the best of ways. Maybe there's some burnout. Maybe we've just been running too much, doing the same thing for too long that doesn't light us up. Maybe it's other people's expectations. All of these things are part of our rhythm. And when we are talking about losing rhythm, what's really cool is that you can find it again. You can create a new rhythm, and that is really, really special. So these are all topics that I'm going to be covering tomorrow. Cannot wait. In the free masterclass. The masterclass that I'm hosting tomorrow is 3 hours, you guys. 3 hours. I have so much information. There's no way I didn't want to cut anything out. And there's no way I could do it in less than 3 hours. So we're doing it in sections, your rhythm, your rules, your reality. And this masterclass is going to be fun and effective. If you show up and you play a full out with me, meaning you stay from start to finish and you do all the things that we're going to do together, you will finish feeling like the choreographer of the next chapter of your life. Of the second half of 2025, you will be able to go into 2025 or go out of 2025 feeling like a new version of you versus maybe how you started in the beginning. Okay. And that doesn't mean that there was anything wrong at the beginning, but there's always more to life. There's always more increase, always more energy, always more joy, always more abundance. And so if you haven't registered yet, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can manage dropping the link. If I can double click and not triple, quadruple click, see if I can manage dropping the link in the chats for you. Yeah, Teresa's here. Hello, Teresa. Oh, hello, Jenny. I see you're here too. Okay, I'm trying to drop the link, but it's not letting me. Of course it's not, because my fingers aren't going to work. But it is tapfitfam.com/choreo, CHOREO. Now, you do have to register to get the link to come to the masterclass because I'm saving everything in specific spots. I don't want people getting this replay that didn't ask for it because the value wouldn't be there for them. The value isn't there if you don't ask for it. Has anybody ever given unsolicited advice where you're like, oh, hey, have you ever thought about blah, blah, blah? And then like, I think about parenting all the time. I can't tell you how many times I was at a playground when I had my firstborn child and some mom that was clearly seasoned with like 3 or 4 kids would come over and give me some advice. And I was like, I didn't ask for that. I don't want to hear it. So I'm never going to just send the master classes and all the free events that I do. I'm never just going to blast them out to our community because I know what it feels like to get unsolicited advice. And this isn't even advice. This is actually tried, true, and tested experience, life experience that I've lived that I can't wait to share with you. But I want only to share it with you if you want it. Okay. So make sure you do register, tapfitfam.com/choreo, CHOREO. And before we go into something else, I want to ask you. So I said at the very beginning, I said, your life is asking you to dance. Your life is asking you to dance. What does that mean to you? I have so many things. I have so many things that I want to share in reference to just that statement. And I'm going to talk a little bit briefly about one of them, but I'd love for you to put that as you're catching the replay or as you're here live with me, put what that means to you in the comments. Teresa and Jenny, I would love to hear. Your life is asking you to dance. Like, what are you Maybe you know a specific area. Like right now, Jenny and I were just talking about something specific that she's getting asked to dance with. Like, how cool is that? She's going to lead an amazing masterclass herself, a teaching seminar for people how to use ChatGPT, which if you're a business owner, you need to know how to use that. Jenny is your girl. she is amazing. So she's going to dance with that. Teresa, I know you're dancing in a lot of different ways. Like, just what is it that comes to mind? And you don't have to put it in the comments if it's personal. But when I say life is asking you to dance, one of the things is it's not asking you to hustle harder. It's not about hustling harder. I just put a post on my personal Facebook and my personal Instagram over the weekend, and people are commenting on it and sending me messages going, oh my gosh, thank you for saying that. Because discipline, I put in this post, is about self-love. It's not about grinding and hustling and wearing yourself thin. It's actually about showing yourself love. Like, I get to move my body. I get to cook the meal at home. I get to put the money away in the investment, not spend every penny. I get to. It's always I get to. It's an invitation of self-love. That's what discipline is. And so whenever I say that life is asking you to dance, I don't want you to think that that means hustle or push yourself or go hard. I want you to just maybe see if it's a little different. You know, sometimes when we dance, you're being asked to move your body in a way that feels awkward. Who's ever like been on the dance floor and felt a little bit awkward, right? Two hands, all my feet, I'll put my feet up too. Like, awkward, right? Because it's different, because it's new, because it's a pivot. Like we talk sometimes, I was just talking with a friend of mine. Yes, exactly, Jenny. Dancing again, exactly. Health journey, getting stronger, because when our health is strong, everything else flourishes. Everything else is abundant. That's why my membership is called Abundance, because when we're moving our body, everything comes from that. Energy comes from that. People, we get surrounded by people who also live that way. It's beautiful. But when we're dancing, there's a move called a pivot turn. Okay, a pivot turn. I've done this before, but a pivot turn is when you take 1 foot forward and then you just do like a little half turn. It's like pivot turn. It's a half turn. That's all it is. It's just a rotation of your body. Half turn. And sometimes when I say life is asking us to dance, sometimes it's like we've been doing the same thing. The rhythm that I was saying in the beginning, we've been doing the same thing for so long that we don't even realize we're doing it. It's on autopilot. Like we wake up and we do this and this and this, and then our day is already like at whatever level. Everybody's already asking, there's already expectation, things are moving. But it's like, what if you just pivoted that one task in the morning? What if you just, instead of drinking the coffee, what if you just turned and drank the water first? Little things, guys. Little things. They change your life. A lot of times in our life, creating the next best version of us is the little tweaks. And I don't know about you guys, but that's incredibly inspiring and exciting, because I'm like, oh, I can do little tweaks. I can do little dance moves for sure. I can do a little dance move. You want me to do something big and jump and like spin and twist? That's a little bit intimidating. But it's the little things that are asking you to just dance a little differently. A little pivot turn here, a little different there. And so again, tomorrow we're going to go deeper into this when we talk about the first section of the masterclass, which is your rhythm. Then we're going to talk about rewriting your rules and where maybe some of your rules maybe came from that you didn't even want to. Just like, how many of us have done this? How many of us have opened mouth and heard our mother or our father, somebody come out of our mouth and say, like, we've said something and we're like, ah, that sounded just like her, or I sounded just like him. And you're like, I didn't actually mean that. Take it back. Take it back. How many of us have done that? Yeah, I love it. So many things. Discovering more about me and others. I'm reading this comment here. Asking me to dance makes me think of smiling while moving. The freedom of dance in dance and life. Gosh, it's asking me to breathe and know. Hope that is, yes, it's exactly what I'm asking for, Teresa. I love it. I love it. And you guys, that is the conversation. It's like all those things, Teresa, all those things. Yeah. And so sometimes the rules that we live by, the things that we do, they're unintentional. We've adopted these things. Here's an example. I don't want to say to my kids, be careful. I don't want to say those words. Be careful. Those are like 2 words that I truly don't ever really want to say. I don't ever want to say, be careful, for a lot of reasons. One, it makes them feel like they aren't in control and don't know themselves better than I do. Like they know themselves better than me. Okay. Yes, mom knows some things, but that's not how I want to raise my kids. I want to raise them to be empowered. Like, you've got this. And sometimes I'll say, be careful. And I'm like, oh, right? What I really would like to say is, do you feel safe? That's what I would love to say. But habit gets in the way, or the way I was raised, or the way I've heard other people speak so much. Our environment is huge. Sometimes I start to say things, or I adopt these rules, and I don't want to. So that's part of it. And then the other part that we'll finish with tomorrow is creating the reality that feels like you. That feels like you, not like me, not like anybody else on the screen, that feels like you. And only you know that, right? So again, this is going to be a really powerful masterclass. If you've done any of my past workshops or any of my past coaching programs, you are still welcome to come. I'm putting a different spin on it, if you will. Tomorrow, I already have our workbook ready to go. I can't wait. It's 14 pages for anyone who wants to get the VIP upgrade. You will have the entire workbook to go through. You'll also get a playlist that has over 40 songs in it that I just love. It's what I work out to. It's what I clean to. It's one of my favorite playlists. And then also, if you are a VIP, I'm actually including something that I've never done before. I'm including my 14-day daily dance blast program. So that means that every day for 14 days, whenever you upgrade to VIP, so we start the very next day, you'll get an email that will remind you to check in and open up a link and follow along one little dance video, and it will be paired with a mindset prompt for you. So again, this is dancing through life. So moving your body, yes, but then also applying these mindset techniques to your day. So that's Daily Dance Blast. That is also included for the VIPs. Now, I want to be clear, the VIP is $47. You do not have to pay anything to join the masterclass. So if you would like to join, you can come tomorrow. You don't have to have a workbook to get the full experience. I'm going to tell you what you need to write, the prompts. This is just for the people who are like, I can't join live, or I want to join live and I don't want to have to think about the questions you're asking. I want it all handed to me here. Like, just give me the workbook. And then also, I'd love to do your playlist, and the program sounds awesome. So like, that's just all the extra things. Hello, Lindsay. I'm so glad you're here. And lastly, I just want to say, again, if you are in this community, then we already align with the message to Dance Through Life. We already align with that. But the point in all of these master classes that I've been doing this year, I've done 3 different master classes, and these are not dance classes. Choreograph the Life You Love Tomorrow is not dance class. Will we move our body? Absolutely. Because that's how we have to get our body into state and move our energy so that we're ready to just go for it and 5, 6, 7, 8 and do the dang thing. But this isn't follow my steps and do it like me. This is empowering you to create a life you love. Create a life you love. Choreograph a life you love. That's the purpose. You are the choreographer of your own life. No one is coming to make this life any better or easier or smoother of a ride for you. It is all up to you. And when you learn the skills that are personal development skills and life coaching skills, when you learn these things, it's an investment in you, but it's also an investment in your future generations. Because when you adapt this mindset and you change yourself and you show up for you every day, playing full out, the people that are watching you, whether that be the same age or younger, or even older, the people that are in proximity to you, they also reap the benefits of you doing that investment for yourself, doing the work, showing up for yourself, playing full out, all those things. So I'm just really, really excited, guys. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to put the spin on it. Your rhythm, your rules, your reality. So that's tomorrow. And if you haven't registered, make sure you register. I know that Teresa and Lindsay, you guys are already registered. And if anybody wants to register and you can't make it live, that's okay. You can do the VIP upgrade. And the other reason why I do the VIP upgrade, just want people to know this because I did answer this question actually this morning, is because there's power and energy in being live on the screen. I know, Lindsay, you've mentioned that before, that you would much rather be live than do a replay. And it's true. It's 100% true, because when we're together live on the screen, you are a part of this experience, co-choreographing it, if you will, co-dancing with me. And that's very different than you doing it after the fact. And I want to incentivize people to show up live. That's why it's free for if you come live. Like, I'm never going to charge for a live masterclass when I'm coaching like this, because I want you to come and be a part of the energy with me and bring your own flair, if you will. The VIP part, that is the upgrade, is the reason why it works for so many people around the world, because you can join at any time zone. You can join at any point in your week when it works good for you. So some people just can't be live, and I get that and I respect that. But then I upload everything and I create the workbook and I do all the extra fun things, because I just want to give gifts to people who are like, you know what, I can't be there live, but I'm showing up. And I'm like, yes, that's amazing. And for people that do want to show up and be VIP, also amazing. You should get extra perks. So again, you guys, life is asking you to dance. It's asking you to dance. That does not mean hustle harder. And it may mean dance differently. It may be asking you to dance differently. But first thing, you have to tune into your rhythm. Okay. Then you can rewrite your rules. And then you can experience and feel and notice that new reality that feels just like you. It's your dance. So I will see everybody tomorrow. For everybody that's joining live right now, thank you, Teresa and Lindsay and Jenny, and anybody that's catching the replay. Let me know, what does that mean? What is, when I say your life is asking you to dance, what comes to mind for you? All right, everybody, I'll see you tomorrow. Sending all my love. And I already have notes for what we're going to talk about for next week's Monday Moves. I was like, oh, I want to talk about this too. I don't have time today, but it is June 2nd. It's like we're moving into the second half of the year. So get yourself involved in personal development programs that are just brimming with joy, because that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.